and the question still remains, is Xabi Alonso the right man for the job? If you ask me, this is not the right time to judge Xabi Alonso as a manager. This is because Real Madrid is under serious crisis of injury, especially in the defense line. Antonio Rudiger, who just came back, is playing absolutely rubbish. If you watch his previous game before this one, he was trash. Today's game, he gave away a very cheap penalty. But I'm not going to fault him for all of this because he's been on the sideline for a while, and coming back, you're always going to need a lot of time, to start to adapt. So I'm not going to fault him for that, and these are tough games. So it's always going to be a very, very tough test for him, and he's just coming back. So I'm going to be very, very light on him. If I'm going by all of this, I'll say this is not the right time to judge Xabi Alonso as a manager for Real Madrid. It all started around the fact that he has issues with players and all. It has been proven, at least due to body language and character, that is not there. Nothing like that is happening. So we are going to put that aside. We are going to judge him based on the squad he has and what he's been able to achieve with this squad. And if you're going by that, he doesn't have a good squad right now to contest for anything as a Real Madrid manager. Now let's go into the deep analysis of this game. It was always going to be a tough game for Courtois. This is because Courtois has failed to keep a clean sheet out of the 17 times he has faced Manchester City. So it was always going to be a tough game for him. However, the first goal, considering the quality that Courtois has, the number of times he has been the savior of this Madrid team, you would expect him to, handle the ball properly and not sending it back for a rebound. So, no matter the history you have with Manchester City, you should have handled that ball. That error came from Courtois. The first goal, I'm not one to fault people. I want to believe that right now Courtois is fuming wherever he is. If he gets to watch that replay, he'll tell himself that he should have handled that ball properly. The only goal from Real Madrid came from a very, very unfamiliar source. I mean, not against Manchester City, but in recent form because he has not been scoring. And a few people might want to blame Donnarumma. However, a goalkeeper's priority is to protect his near post. And I think Donnarumma was too conscious of his near post that he forgot that there was a little bit of space on the right-hand side. And eventually he got to concede, so I can't fault him for that. I think he was going with the primary basics of a goalkeeper. You protect your near post, and whatever happens on the far post, you only try your best to save it. So if you're going by these basics, then you can't blame Donnarumma for the first goal and the only goal for Real Madrid. Kylian Mbappe could not play due to injury, and Erling Haaland having his first goal at the Bernabeu. Now, the problem here is this. Without Kylian Mbappe, does it mean Real Madrid cannot come up with a proper attack? Because it looked like that today. The game became boring. It became very boring. So the question is this. Without Kylian Mbappe, is Madrid not a title contender? When Kylian Mbappe is not there to lead the attack, what does Real Madrid has to offer? Sometimes allow Hendrick to play as well. When he came up, he looked really sharp, Allow him, give him some playing time, give him good minutes. These young boys that are very, very hungry can also produce something. They can surprise you. If you had given that boy, little bit of chance, I'm sure Madrid would have come up with something.